Welcome.
Welcome.
So good to have you here. So we're talking about discovering the world of yarn. Tanya Hines is the wonderful mastermind behind Cornbread and Honey, Yarn Apothecary, and she's joining us today. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Speaking of pasta, I looked down at this earlier and it made me really hungry for pasta, but it's just yarn that's not dyed.
It's just yarn that's not dyed, yeah.
So you have had a love for knitting, crocheting?
Both.
Both, for quite some time.
Yes, almost.
And you
my
have
whole
your
life.
place that is where?
Bacon Road in Paynesville.
Which I love the fact that it's on Bacon Road.
Yeah.
And you are part of this wonderful event that's taking place that we get our passports for and we can go all over Northeast Ohio?
Correct. So the Yarn Discovery Tour is starting up September 2nd through the 21st. And it's 17 shops across Northeast Ohio. And you go in and you get your little passport and a cute little bag for coming and supporting our local yarn shops.
I love this. So you're going to show us a little bit of dyeing today?
Yep.
So do you do this in the shop
Yeah,
too?
yeah,
Okay.
all the way in our back room. I used to do this in my house years ago. And then,
So then it's really, you're selling your creations.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. 90% of what we sell are things that I have made myself.
Interesting, because
So-
I don't know that that's always the case, right?
No.
Does that add a lot more work to you?
No more than before when I did it at home.
And you probably enjoy it so much.
I do really still love my job. Every day I have something different happens to us every day at the yarn shop. And so it's just a unique experience every day.
What are you using for, what is the dye made of?
These are professional dyes.
Okay.
So they will not come off. They're there permanently.
Now those
So you-
colors all looked kind of similar, but I have a feeling this is really going to look so different as you pull this out.
Yes. So sometimes the heat does help make the colors really pop and show you what they are. Not always when you see them in liquid form are they going to be the same on the yarn. So they might fool you a little bit.
Now how long would this take to, can I say curate, so to speak, as far as when it would be done?
Yeah, so it would take about an hour, hour and a half, depending on the colors that we have. And then the next process is the drying. We dry it, we rinse it, and then we dry it.
Well, you have some up front here that these, you've done all of these then?
Yes,
up front?
yeah, these are all ours. You
And
can
look
find
how
these in the shop.
cute some of her creations are. This is for your niece, you
Yeah,
said?
my niece Isla, she is going to go to kindergarten this year. And so
So this is not for sale, but how precious is this? You also, can you make things?
Yes.
Do you do that as something on the side for
Yeah.
others too?
yes.
How adorable is that? Now on top of what you've made, I see these little additions. Are these, what do you do with these little guys?
Those are stitch markers. So when you knit and crochet, you need to mark your place. So when you go back to around in your pattern, you know where you are. So those are for knitters and crocheters. I have a decent selection for knitters and crocheters.
Now is this for our hands after we're doing all the knitting and crocheting?
So our lotion bars, something else that we make in-house. It's a solid lotion bar.
So you do that on top of everything else?
Yeah.
Jeez, and it's so wonderful to see these. Look at it. I know that it's hard probably for you to get, Alicia, can you get that shot? To really see the changes taking place and how that the dye is just soaking right into the yarn.
Yeah.
And making such a beautiful array of colors, even though, again, they all look very similar when you're pouring them in.
So these will be going to a trunk show at a shop called a yarn market. And so
I love this. So your shop is in Paynesville on Bacon
Yep.
Road. What days of the week are you open?
Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay, now the Yarn Discovery Tour is coming up in September, beginning of September, so it's going all month long.
Correct.
And again, as you mentioned, 17 shops all over Northeast Ohio. You get the passport for $10. What else do you want people to take away from this experience, and how did this all come to be?
I want everybody to just really think of community, because in each yarn shop there is a unique community. And when you share your community, we all share each other's communities, and it really makes for a well-rounded experience.
Well, and it is I've been to a couple of yarn shops in my time here with New Day, and I'm always very impressed. But I'm even more impressed the fact that you're doing this all on your own too, making the dyes, making them the beautiful shades and arrays that they are. Thank you for coming in
thank
today.
you so much.
It was a pleasure. And now we'll have to see the finished product with these. Maybe
I
you'll
will
have to
post
send
them.
us a picture
I
so
will.
we can
I
see what they
will.
look like. They were made on New Day Cleveland.
That's right.
Thank you, Tanya,
Thank
so
you.
much.